Hello, this is Andrew Tate, the top G. Smash the like button if you think it's a good idea for Ricochet to be a poor man's version of me. This should be interesting.
Whoa, 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 what's this? So, I just found out that Ricochet just retweeted Andrew Tate. Wow, who saw that coming? So, are we saying that Ricochet is trying to be the pro wrestling version of Andrew Tate? Who caught that? I did, months ago. Now, I'm not saying that Ricochet watches my videos because hell, I don't want Ricochet watching my videos. But that just proves that I know about fake pro wrestling. Is Ricochet trying to be the next Andrew Tate of fake pro wrestling? Does Ricochet actually see the vision? Does he see the potential that he can be the next Andrew Tate if he plays his cards right? I said that I don't want you being the next Sami Zayn. We don't need a black Sami Zayn. I'm like, bruh, why don't you become a poor man's Andrew Tate? And now he is retweeting Andrew Tate. Now he is trying to study the character of Andrew Tate. That's insane. When I said that I wanted Ricochet to be the next Andrew Tate, that was more so wishful thinking. That was fantasy booking. I did not think that Ricochet would do it. Hell, I didn't think that Ricochet knew that Andrew Tate existed because we all know that Ricochet is a lame. He's a geek, he's a dork. Ricochet is the Carlton Banks of fake pro wrestling. That's what he is. He's a lame guy. So I didn't think that he would want to be the next Andrew Tate. Now, is this good for Ricochet? For him to study Andrew Tate? Yes, because Andrew Tate has heat. And the fact that Ricochet looks like Andrew Tate. So I say, why not? Both guys are bald, both guys are half black, and both men talk like white boys, but they are black. So that makes sense. And both men are light-skinned. I say, why not? Andrew Tate wears suits, Ricochet wears suits. Andrew Tate fucks hot women. Ricochet has a hot woman. That makes sense. So what do I think about Ricochet going back and forth with haters on Twitter? Is that a good look? No, it is not a good look. Because, okay, what is your character? Are you a face or a good guy? You can't be on TV as a good guy, but on social media, you act like an asshole to fans. Ricochet is a rich guy. He's rich and he's famous. Okay, why are you going back and forth with haters on Twitter? You should be above that unless you are trying to turn heel. You can't talk from both sides of your fucking mouth. You can't be a face on TV, but on social media, you a heel and an asshole. That makes no sense. But the fact that Ricochet retweeted Andrew Tate, that might be confirmation. He is listening to feedback. I think people are saying you should be like Andrew Tate. I think Ricochet is taking that advice. So we need to talk about how did Ricochet fall off so fast? He was a fan favorite in the World Wrestling Federation. This reminds me of Drake. I think Ricochet is the Drake of fake pro wrestling. I'm like, man, how did you fall off so fast and so quick? Because everything he does now, it gets dissected. It gets talked about in a bad way to the point where people think Ricochet is a lame. Just like Drake. Now, keep in mind, I like Drake way more than Kendrick Lamar, but I'm being very objective. Now, don't get me wrong. I like Drake way more than Kendrick Lamar, but I am speaking facts. Drake did fall off. That song, Not Like Us, really hurt Drake's image. That's what Ricochet reminds me of. The moment he got with Samantha Irvin, I think that's when his stock and his image went downhill. Especially when she left the World Wrestling Federation. People blamed him, and rightfully so. Oh yeah, by the way, just because I'm from Compton, California, that don't mean I gotta jerk off Kendrick Lamar. Because last time I checked, the game did not jerk off Kendrick Lamar. The game is on Drake's side, just like me. I am on Drake's side, but I gotta speak facts. He did somewhat lose this battle. Now, can Drake bounce back? Yes, but it might take him maybe 2 or 3 more years to bounce back. But yes, I do like Drake way more than Kendrick Lamar. I think Kendrick is boring. I think Kendrick has no charisma, no personality. I think Kendrick Lamar reminds me of a more talented Common. That's who he is. He's a more talented West Coast version of Common. That's it. I don't think Kendrick is better than Drake. It's just people don't like Drake. So people jumped on the bandwagon. Anybody who's going at Drake, people are going to side with the guy who was going at Drake because Drake is number one. But that's who Ricochet reminds me of. Drake. That's who he is. That is a very fast, quick downfall because when he was in the World Wrestling Federation, he was a fan favorite. I was the only guy that was not jerking off Ricochet, but you were. I was not. I was very consistent. I never liked Ricochet because he can't talk. He can't promo. Yes, he's talented in the ring, but you need more than that. You need character, gimmick, charisma. So hold on. It took you damn near 8 years to realize that Ricochet is a mid-card guy, that he is a lame. That is why I am very consistent. I don't hop on bandwagons. I was never a huge fan of Ricochet because he can't talk, he can't promo. He is just a very good wrestler in the ring. That's it, but you need more than that. I would say maybe 8 years ago, fans were saying that Ricochet was the next AJ Styles. I'm like, man, what a stupid ass take. People need to put more respect on my name. And here's why. I am not a keyboard warrior. And here's what I mean. Look at Ricochet's Twitter page. He is a keyboard warrior. I'm like, hold on. Why can't you talk like this on TV when you have a microphone in your hand? But in tweets, he talks like The Rock. But on TV, you can't talk like how you talk on Twitter. That means you ain't that talented. That means you might be a keyboard warrior. What I mean is, his keyboard trash talking does not translate to promos and talking on the microphone. Okay, for example, there is no difference between my community posts and my videos. I talk exactly the same way on my posts compared to my videos. That means I'm a talented motherfucker. You see, a lot of you people can't do that. You are keyboard warriors. What I mean is, you talk like The Rock behind your keyboard, but if you had a microphone in your face, you wouldn't talk like that. That's what I mean. I'm a very talented guy because everything I say in my posts, I can articulate those posts into videos. There's no difference between a post of mine and my videos. I talk exactly the same way. I must admit, Ricochet is very funny on his Twitter page. He talks a lot of shit, but how come that don't translate to your promos? That means Ricochet is a keyboard warrior. Let's talk about Drew Mack, the Mac Daddy. He is not a keyboard warrior. He talks a lot of shit on Twitter, but he backs it up in his promos. There's no difference between the social media Drew Mack and the TV promo Drew Mack. He talks the same way. 4 or 5 years ago, I did not have a YouTube channel where I was talking about fake pro wrestling, but I was known as a guy that I was always commenting on other people's videos. But once I started my own channel, people noticed that I talk exactly the same way like I do in comment sections. That's why people respect me. I am not a keyboard warrior. Everything I was saying in comment sections, I was saying it in my videos. Why? Because I'm the real deal. So yes, Ricochet, he is in danger of becoming a keyboard warrior, like an incel. There's tons of incels that are keyboard warriors where they talk like The Rock. They talk like Rocky Maivia behind that keyboard, but they don't have the talent or the charisma or the courage to put that trash talking together on video or on a microphone. They want to keep it at the keyboard. That means you ain't talented. You are just a keyboard warrior. That's what Ricochet is. So if I gave advice to Ricochet, stop being a keyboard warrior. You talking all that trash on social media, but it don't translate to your promos on TV. Okay, why is that? Are you nervous? Or you don't have the courage or the charisma to translate your Twitter trash talking into your promos on TV? You gotta work on that.